your top stories. Government
In your formative years, we were there. When you got the good news and the bad, we were right there with you. Through all your great adventures, we were always right by your side. Now that life has thrown us a curveball, we are still here. And as we navigate this difficult period, the SKCCU will continue to be there for you and your family to help you through. We will assist you in safely and efficiently accessing your funds through our digital platforms, online banking, mobile banking, ATMs, and even our drive-through services. We can get through this together with responsible financial decisions by making food and medication a priority, practicing proper hygiene, maintaining social distancing, and constant prayer.
We are here for you.
We are still here.
We will get through this together.
SKCCU will continue to be your financial partner for life.
My favorite time of the year is Christmas.
Advertise on ZIZ Radio, ZIZ Television, Big Wave, and our online platforms to reach more customers this holiday season. Let ZIZ tailor a holiday advertising solution to meet your need of reaching more customers during this period of increased shopping. Bring more customers to your business with a tailored holiday advertising solution from ZIZ. Call our advertising sales department at 465-2621 to lock in your advertising schedule. ZIZ, we provide advertising solutions that work. Call us at 465-2621 and get results.
Time like Christmas, New Year's and Easter on my agenda as precious and sublime, but I love Christmas time.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. Citizens and residents received more good news on Tuesday when Prime Minister Dr. The Honorable Timothy Harris announced that his Team Unity Cabinet has consented to extend the discounted VAT rate period in December to 2 days. Prime Minister Harris made the announcement during Tuesday's edition of Leadership Matters, the virtual forum series.
The government, based on representation and consultation with the Chamber, has decided on Monday that we would extend VAT Day, which was originally carded for Friday the 18th December by another day to Saturday, December 19th. I want to repeat for clarity. This year, 2020, the government is offering 2 VAT days on Friday the 18th and on Saturday, the 19th December. We hope that the additional day will help to further stimulate economic activity, assist in particular the small businesses with improved sales, and help spread economic activity over those 2 days.
Prime Minister Harris noted that the primary reason behind the Cabinet's decision to add a second VAT day is to minimize overcrowding.
2. We hope by extending the VAT Day offerings to Saturday, we could have less congestions on the Friday and on the Saturday, and behaviors more conducive to the COVID-19 environment. Indeed, one of the primary reasons for extending VAT Day is to minimize overcrowding on any of the 2 days. We expect businesses, and we are hoping that the Chamber President would give a gentle reminder to all businesses to observe the COVID-19 protocols regarding physical distancing, mask wearing, etc.
Undiscounted VAT rate days, all tangible items currently subject to 17% VAT qualify for the discount to 5%. Eligible items must also be available for sale and delivery to customer on discounted VAT rate day. Orders for items that are not in stock do not qualify. For vehicle purchases, VAT is exempt on the first $50,000, with VAT at the standard 17% charged thereafter. Additionally, throughout the entire month of December, persons will benefit from approved duty concessions on food, gift packages, and passenger allowances. Gift packages of foodstuff up to 400 pounds in weight will be allowed free of duty and taxes, and travelers and non-commercial importers will receive a duty-free allowance of EC $540 or US $200 off the cost, insurance, and freight CIF value of goods. Chairman of the National COVID-19 Task Force, Abdias Samuel, has commended the efficiency of the frontline workers at the RLB International Airport as the nation welcomed its first commercial airline since the borders reopened. During his presentation on leadership matters on Tuesday night, Mr. Samuel noted that the airport staff and the health workers on duty carried out their duties efficiently.
The immigration checkpoint flowed very smoothly, thus allowing the thorough evaluation and verification on everyone entering the Federation. No incoming passengers were returned to their place of origin. The Chief Immigration Officer, Ms. Mosley Hughes, reported that a total of 102 passengers were processed by immigration on Saturday, 7th November on St. Kitts, 81 passengers from the AA 318 flight, Seaborne, 9 passengers, and 12 passengers from private charters.
He specifically pointed out the speed and efficiency of the medical staff working in the newly constructed medical screening area.
The medical screening area, which was manned by medical professionals, indicated that 81 passengers were processed in a total of 90 minutes during the arrival, which equates to approximately 1.1 minute per person.
He said there were similar levels of speed and efficiency at the Vance W. Amory International Airport in Nevis. From the opening of the borders on the 31st of October to the 8th of November, 182 passengers have been processed at the health screening areas at both airports. As the project to rehabilitate the island's main road continues, the work has moved to the Bastille area, specifically along Keon Street and Wellington Road. ZIZ News spoke with Chief Engineer at the Public Works, George Gilbert, who explained that this area forms part of the island main road, as the main road in Bastille stretches from the airport roundabout to the camps roundabout. He outlined the work that is currently being undertaken by the contractor.
In that area, we have the main contractor, which is Surrey Paving, who is actually removing the tar material, actually removing some of the base material where the base is stressed and replacing it with new base material and repaving the road surface.
He said along with the road work, there are a number of activities taking place in the Keon Street, Wellington Road area, as other stakeholders are using the opportunity to upgrade their facilities and infrastructure at the same time.
In addition to Surrey Paving, we have Skelec, who actually, in the very same corridor, actually relocating some of the poles for the widening of the road in areas such as up by Best Buy area and on the Wellington Road. We have also The Cable, who actually trying to lay new docks in that corridor there where possible, and because they want to actually upgrade the fiber optic system. We have Skelec there, Skelec who will be moving poles, and we have Flow, who actually doing some upgrade work at the same time. We are, these companies, Water Department also is actually upgrading their lines in the area.
Gilbert said the roadwork has caused inconveniences and asked road users to use the F.D. Williams Highway, the Bay Road or Central Street where possible. Roadwork in the Bastia area is expected to be completed by December 12th. The St. Kitts and Nevis Bar Association recently hosted its continuing legal education symposium as part of Law Week 2020. The virtual event was one of the highlights of the week of activities, which began on Sunday, November 1st. Several members of the legal fraternity presented on issues of access to justice and the rule of law in times of crisis. The presenters include Justice Godfrey Smith, SC, His Honor Mr. Fitzroy Eddy, Ms. Shauna Lake, and Mr. Rishi Das. The session was moderated by Chair of the Law Week Committee, Taliba Byron. After the break, Development Bank sponsors Sugar Mass and Sugar Mass calendar launching next week. Stay with us.
It's beyond compare. It's the biggest sale of the year at the Horsford's Building Center 3-day weekend sale of the year. This weekend, Thursday, November 12th, Friday, November 13th, and Saturday, November 14th. All roads lead to Horsford's Building Center, St. Kitts and Nevis for the 25% off worldwide 3-day weekend sale of the year. It's the 3-day weekend sale of the year at Horsford's Building Center, St. Kitts and Nevis. 25% off worldwide. It's beyond the compare. The Horsford's Building Center sale of the year. Thursday, November 12th, Friday, November 13th, and Saturday, November 14th. Don't miss it. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Without limits, happy and free. The skin you're in with no apology. The one to seize the day. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. With LLB. Live, love, be. Live, love, be. Be who you know you can be. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. Angostura, lemon, lime, and bitters. Live, love, be.
Use your National Bank Visa debit card 5 times or more weekly for a chance to win a $500 shopping spree. Compliments of National Bank. So think twice the next time you want to use cash. Choose your National Bank Visa debit card instead, because you might be the next lucky winner.
What's going on?
Tony Frederick.
You've just won National Bank's cashless SKN $500 weekly shopping sweepstakes.
Use your National Bank Visa debit card every transaction for a chance to be the next lucky winner.
I've just never won anything before in my life.
Cashless SKN is our new lifestyle choice. National Bank, always here. Always here.
Dr. Blake's General Dentistry and Orthodontics, located on South Independence Square Street in Bastia, is the place to discover that perfect smile you have always dreamt of. With convenient hours to serve you, Dr. Blake's Dental assures the best preventative and restorative care to guarantee the health and beauty of your smile. Call 466-7622 for your appointments.
Welcome back. The Development Bank of St. Kitts Nevis is continuing its long-standing partnership with the St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Committee by contributing 30,000 EC dollars to Sugar Mass 49. According to a statement, the bank has been instrumental in preserving the cultural aspect of National Carnival for many years. In accepting the sponsorship proceeds from Marketing Officer of the Development Bank, Chantel Rochester, Chair of the National Carnival Committee, Shannon Hawley, indicated that the bank has been one of the most dedicated sponsors of Sugar Mass throughout the years. She added, quote, "We have seen how the Development Bank has contributed significantly to nation building, and we are honored for the bank to be on board for Sugar Mass 49 in spite of all the challenges faced with the COVID-19 pandemic." Ms. Hawley said the National Carnival Committee looks forward to working with the Development Bank to bring an enjoyable Sugar Mass virtual experience to residents of St. Kitts and Nevis, as well as to show carnival lovers worldwide what Sugar Mass has to offer. As plans progress for a different type of carnival this year, the Sugar Mass calendar is expected to be launched early next week. That's according to Chair of the National Carnival Committee, Shannon Hawley. In an interview with ZIZ News, Ms. Harley said the activities on the calendar have been tweaked and reimagined to fall in line with COVID-19 guidelines set out by the health authorities, and has given the committee an opportunity to take a new approach and market Sugar Mass to the rest of the world with a specific focus on our unique folklore.
We're trying to market ourselves and market our carnival product for not only the local audience, but the regional and international audience. So everything that we're doing this year is preparing ourselves for the 50th anniversary celebration. So you will see a lot of folklore, which is very unique. Some of our folklore is very unique to St. Kitts and Nevis. You will see cultural collaborations between St. Kitts and various islands, a virtual series. You will see on the calendar a historic, from a historic aspect, you will see a series based on the history of the various folklore groups, which we find is very important because sometimes that gets lost in the whole carnival celebrations.
She said the calendar will include new activities such as a DJ competition and a new feature event focusing on road match icons.
Icons will be a celebration of our road match champions for the past 49 years, and that again you will see young artists performing a series of road match hits, again just to raise that awareness as it relates to past entertainers, past performers, bands, etc.
Ms. Harley said the calendar will also include a virtual juve and folklore events held on a smaller scale in various communities. 6 constables and 1 special constable have joined the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force. On Monday, the officers took their oaths at police headquarters in the presence of Commissioner of Police Hilroy Brandy. In a post on the police's Facebook page, the organization welcomed DeAndre Morris, Vince Bridgewater, Dwaynika Payne, Lulula Eddy, Ronaldo Francis, Delvin Williams, and Errol Smithen. The force wished them every success with their decision to serve the Federation. And finally, on the local scene, home care provider Care Nursing Agency is inviting the general public to participate in their Diabetes Health Walk in commemoration of World Diabetes Day on Saturday. Owner of Care Nursing Agency, Keisha Rollins, spoke of the reason behind hosting this event.
Well, for me, diabetes is impacting our federation. It's affecting children too. And we want to walk. We want to do something to show solidarity to those who are suffering right now, and also we want to bring awareness to the disease that we all know, but sometimes we think we know, and there's so many things we don't know about diabetes. So we want to bring awareness, and we want to help those with the management of diabetes, and also to prevent persons from acquiring this deadly disease.
She also outlined the route of the walk and what persons can expect.
We have bags available, packages. It's a personalized bottle. We're going to have glucose for those who are diabetic. We are going to have water on board, some energy drinks for those who are not diabetics. We're going to also have a light breakfast after you return, and we're going to have a bag, a visor hat, because we don't want anyone in the sun. And then we're going to start from the office of Care Nursing Agency at 4 Thomas Road at 6 p.m. And then we're going to go along the bayfront and come right up. So we're going to get escort, because we don't want anybody to be a casualty. We'll also have a bus for those who probably want to attempt the walk but wouldn't be able to make it. And we'll have nurses on board that bus in case of any emergency. And then we'll go right along, coming up nearby Rams Cash and Carry by the other Best Buy. And then we'll branch off to the Kim Collins Stadium, where we'll regroup, have some water, have something to drink, and then come right back down.
Ms. Rollins said registration will require a donation of $50. Other activities to commemorate World Diabetes Day include a diabetes screening drive in partnership with the St. Kitts Diabetes Association on Friday at Independence Square. Coming up in regional news, surge in COVID-19 cases in St. Lucia spur hospital bed concerns. The details when we come back.
It's that time again! It's triple cashback season! Triple cashback season is the time when you get triple savings and triple the cashback for more free groceries at Hosford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store. Triple cashback coupon even for more free groceries! Yes! For the rest of 2020, Hosford's Furniture and Appliances is tripling your savings with triple cashback coupons for even more free groceries for all Flex Pay Higher purchase customers. Triple cashback is back! More savings and more free groceries. Hosford's Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store. Triple cashback season. Triple the savings. Triple the cashback for free groceries. Don't miss it.
How can we help? I want faster speed in St. Kitts and Nevis.
You know what I mean? I want quick help 24/7 and fast access to customer care with no hidden fees and don't leave us hanging.
I want lots of data for apps and cool content.
I want to be rewarded.
Same.
Let's go.
We promise better speeds, better support, better plans, better content, and better rewards. This is Better Together.
You know it.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
Are you wondering what to do this holiday season? Will it be the same? Will you be able to give your family all that they need? Well, with TDC Financial Services, all your holiday woes will disappear. You can get up to $35,000 unsecured for your holiday needs. Give us a call at 465-6516 or 469-0054 to find out how we can help to make your holidays happier for you and your family. TDC Financial Services, where money is made easy.
My favorite time of the year is Christmas.
Advertise on ZIZ Radio, ZIZ Television, Big Wave, and our online platforms to reach more customers this holiday season. Let ZIZ tailor a holiday advertising solution to meet your need of reaching more customers during this period of increased shopping. Bring more customers to your business with a tailored holiday advertising solution from ZIZ. Call our advertising sales department at 465-2621 to lock in your advertising schedule. ZIZ, we provide advertising solutions that work. Call us at 465-2621 and get results.
Time like Christmas, New Year's and Easter on my agenda as precious and some night, but I love Christmas time.
And we're moving now to news on the regional scene. In St. Lucia, some persons may be concerned that the respiratory hospital may not be completed in time as COVID-19 cases continue to soar. The number of cases jumped from 28 to 131 in a matter of weeks, with 99 patients in active care as of Sunday, November 8, 2020. More in this report.
The surge in COVID-19 cases has raised concern about hospital bed shortages. Health officials indicated that although the respiratory hospital will hold some 126 patients upon completion, 82 beds are currently available for use. St. Lucia confirmed 21 new COVID-19 cases. 13 of the new cases were recorded on Saturday, November 7th. 5 of the 13 cases were captured through the contact tracing process. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sharon Belmar-George confirmed that the 8 new cases recorded on Sunday brought the total number of patients in care to almost 100.
Cases 124 and 131 are linked to case number 78. Cases number 126 and 127 are linked to case number 68. Cases number 129 and 130 are linked to cases number 70, 71, 72, and 73. As per protocol, arrangements have been made for the transfer of these individuals into care. These new cases now bring the number of active cases currently in country to 99.
Anxiety over the case tally comes amid a now viral video of a male COVID-19 patient complaining about conditions at the respiratory hospital. In the video, the man claims he has been placed in a makeshift ward due to a lack of space, pointing out what he perceives as a number of health hazards. Health Minister Mary Isaac says the man has since been transferred.
That was one individual, and we all know that there are renovations taking place at the hospital. We have had to speed up the renovations because now we have the spike in COVID. Unfortunately, it's not anybody's fault, but we have to deal with that issue. So the gentleman has been moved to another ward that is a little bit better. But we do have these conditions there right now, and until we have finished the renovations, we expect, that, people will have to put up with some conditions that are not necessarily up to standard.
The executive director of the OKEUH and the Victoria Respiratory Hospital, Nancy Francis, in a press statement last week disclosed that some COVID-19 patients are heading to the Turning Point Rehabilitation Centre as the hospital reaches its limit. Isaac says the government is renovating all healthcare facilities to accommodate the increase in patients.
The stadium is up and running. The St. Jude Hospital is up and running. There are no issues. They are expanding on it. They are getting more rooms and things like that. We are retrofitting everywhere because that type of spike, we really did not expect it, given that we kept telling people, follow the protocols, adhere to the protocols. And if people do that, we will be able to control what is going on out there. But a lot of people are, acting as though this is not real. And it is time they wake up and understand that this is a real problem.
Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sharon Belmar George had declared that if the country records some 50 cases in 2 weeks, health officials may revert to previous phases in the gradual approach to reopening the country. However, Health Minister Isaac says this is unlikely given the fragile state of the economy. Colby DeVoe, HTS News Force.
Coming up, majority of Hong Kong's opposition politicians resign. International news is next.
Imagine having the luxury of putting all your trust in one insurance company and being able to enjoy life to the fullest without having to worry. Well, don't imagine. National Caribbean Insurance is here to take care of all your insurance needs. Insure your life, vehicle, boat, home, belongings, and your future. At NCI, we make it our business to ensure that you enjoy every stage in life. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
Paint it, tile it, improve it. Your walls, paint it. Your floors, tile it. Your home, improve it. With huge savings at the Hosford's Building Center. Paint it, tile it, improve it. Sales event happening now. Yes. Come to Hosford's Building Center now and get savings of 25% off all paint and up to 75% off all tiles. Yes, yes. Nothing's ever keep at Hosford's with up to 75% off piles of tiles in all styles and 25% off all paint. Come now and get a chance to win $500 shopping spree at Value Mart with the purchase of 5 gallons of paint or more. That's right. Buy 5 gallons or more of paint and you get a chance to win $500 in free groceries. Starting now until December 31st, 2020. It's your home. So paint it, tile it, improve it. At Hosford's Building and Nevis Centers, year-end Paint It, Tile It, Improve It sale. Come now. Save big and simply paint it, tile it, and improve it. The event starts now and ends December 31st, 2020. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Without limits, happy and free. The skin you're in with no apology. The one to seize the day. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. With LLB. Live, love, be. Live, love, be. Be who you know you can be. Grab an LLB. Live, love, be. Angostura, lemon, lime and bitters. Live, love, be.
Introducing the new Digicel Prime Bundle. More data to listen more with D-Music. Watch more with Playgo. Share more with Sportsmax. Chat more with Bip. plus extra data. It's simply more bundled together. 23 gigs for 3 days for only $12. More data, more fun. Activate today on the My Digicel app.
For the entire month of November, Smart Electronics is having the biggest sale on the island. 3 in 1. Yes, 3 sales in 1 month. From the 1st to the 26th. And on the 27th is their massive store-wide Black Friday sale. And don't forget, on the 30th is Cyber Monday. You get to take advantage of all. And when I say all, I mean all gadgets and electronics store-wide. Included cell phones, tablets, smart TVs, laptops, refrigerators, washing machines, and much more. So don't you miss out on the biggest sale on the island. 3 in 1 sale for the entire month of November. Terms and conditions apply. Smart Electronics, where to live a smart life.
Welcome back. The majority of Hong Kong's opposition politicians have resigned after Beijing passed a resolution disqualifying 4 of their fellow legislators. The government accuses them of being a threat to national security, but critics say China is stepping up efforts to silence dissent. Al Jazeera's Divya Gopalan reports from Hong Kong.
They say the fight is far from over. The resignations are a show of solidarity.
We cannot simply afford to stay on because minus our 4 colleagues who were ousted this afternoon, the 15 of us simply don't have the minimum number to protect ourselves from being unseated eventually, one by one, by the Beijing type.
The group resignation came after China's highest decision-making body disqualified 4 pro-democracy legislators. The reasons include seeking foreign interference in Hong Kong's affairs, promoting independence, threatening national security, and refusing to acknowledge Beijing's sovereignty over the territory.
Every lawmaker must shoulder their responsibility of supporting the basic law of Hong Kong and be loyal to China, so that we are able to have a political system dominated by patriots.
The 4 pro-democracy legislative councillors were at a meeting when the National People's Standing Committee handed down the resolution. They were disqualified within minutes of the announcement.
The road ahead will be bumpy, difficult and challenging. And in fact, just like every winter, it will be extremely difficult. But I am in full faith of Hong Kong and all Hong Kongers.
Outside the government headquarters, some celebrated the news.
These 4 politicians have abused their power to manipulate and misguide the general public, to go against our country. It is clear now that the betrayal will no longer be tolerated.
Hong Kong operates under China's one country, 2 systems model, which is meant to guarantee the city's government is given a high degree of autonomy. Its legislature was a symbol of that, divided between legislators pushing for closer ties with Beijing and those fighting for democracy. This will be the first time Hong Kong's Legislative Council will have no pro-democracy representation since the former British colony returned to China in 1997. Half of the city's 70-member legislature is directly elected by the public, with the other half chosen by industry groups. The departure of the Democratic politicians closes one of the main avenues for opposition voices in Hong Kong's government. Divya Gopalan, Al Jazeera, Hong Kong.
Up next in sports, Old Road Jets and St. Paul's won big last weekend, and West Indies cricket squad stripped of the right to train after players breach quarantine rules. Stay tuned.
Imagine having the luxury of putting all your trust in one insurance company and being able to enjoy a life to the fullest without having to worry. Well, don't imagine. National Caribbean Insurance is here to take care of all your insurance needs. Insure your life, vehicle, boat, home, belongings, and your future. At NCI, we make it our business to ensure that you enjoy every stage in life. We serve, we protect, we satisfy. That's NCI.
My favorite time of the year is Christmas.
Advertise on ZIZ Radio, ZIZ Television, Big Wave, and our online platforms to reach more customers this holiday season. Let ZIZ tailor a holiday advertising solution to meet your need of reaching more customers during this period of increased shopping. Bring more customers to your business with a tailored holiday advertising solution from ZIZ. Call our advertising sales department at 465-2621 to lock in your advertising schedule. ZIZ, we provide advertising solutions that work. Call us at 465-2621 and get results.
Time like Christmas, New Year's and Easter on my agenda as precious and sublime, but I love Christmas time.
Covering the crop. No, come in the ever like that. The coronavirus is bad. So there is one thing we can do. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands.
Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. To keep away the flu, there is one thing we must do. Wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands.
First up in sports, Old Road Jets and St. Paul's enjoyed big wins on Sunday in the SKNFA Premier League at Twana Park. More in this report.
The unstoppable train known as SL Horsford St. Paul's FC steamrolled over Hobson Enterprises Garden Hotspurs on Sunday in the SKNFA Premier League with a 4-1 scoreline. The match was a must-win for Spurs to keep a pace in the race for a playoff spot. Now, having lost that match, Spurs must deliver on their next matches. SK Newsline and Voice of the Caribbean Radio provided live coverage of that game. Commentators Al Edwards and Kenneth Bob.
They get it in the box, they get a Stingman can get into it. He goes down, penalty! Archibald, the leading goal scorer for Spurs. Sets up now, the whistle goes. Archibald shoots and stopped. No, it rolls in. It rolls in. From here, it looked like it rolled in. So Jeffers chose the right corner, blocked it partially, but unfortunately the ball rolled in. Chipped on, near post, headed in the back of the net. 1-1, level pegging.
Was it an old goal?
Those of us.
It looked. It
no,
almost.
It looked as if Freeman would claim that one.
If it was Freeman, then it was a brilliant goal. But with the speed, it was a very good free kick, and it just needed the deflection to beat the goalkeeper.
Yeah, let's see if they will make me a buffet.
They have brighter.
Here they come. Go straight this time. In the back of the net, Petrus Williams. Surprising tuck it. And I spoke about the wet field. That one pitched and took it. Although he thought he had it covered, the ball went through his arms. As I would say, a steep wet hill. And here comes St. Paul's. Norse in the back of the net. 3-1. You can say something for them now. Good interplay this time. Through the middle. And Nurse.
Good play by Nurse. Good build-up.
A man who can kick with both feet. Slammed it.
Quick transition from defense in the midfield into attack, and 1-2, and Nurse finished with a plum.
Scored one of them, chips it up, heads go up. Again, a goal on the near post.
Again, a deflection. I'm not certain if it came off of a St. Paul's player or a Spurs player, but twice, if it is an own goal, it's twice for the night that the defensive setup has let down the goalkeeper in the Spurs goal, where for some reason or the other, instead of heading away from goal, they're heading their balls toward the goal.
So the scorers for St. Paul's, Dejani Morris of Spurs scored an own goal in the 23rd minute. Petrus Williams scored 2 goals for St. Paul's in the 47th and 81st minutes, and Aidan Nurse in the 83rd minute. The lone goal from Spurs came from the penalty spot in the 6th minute, scored by Steve Archibald. Hassani Fleming of Spurs was issued a straight red card for abusive and insulting language towards the official. After the match, coach of St. Paul's, Iroy Kunga Jeffers, said the match was like a derby, but his team executed the plan to secure the victory.
The game was like a derby game. I think the boys really went out in the second half and executed what we needed to do to get the 3 points.
We also spoke to Austin Deco Huggins, coach of Spurs, after the match.
The first half we played quite well, but second half we got carried away. We play and created some silly mistakes, and that caused St. Paul's to score the second goal. In my estimation, was a soft foul, and that caused a goal, which my keeper should have dealt with quite easily, but managed to get in the goal from a bad bounce, and then we gave up another silly foul again, a bad pass rather, in the center of the pitch. That again caused St. Paul's to capitalize and score a goal. And then the third one, you see how we went down. Now we react slowly, we get punished. But we're gonna keep walking. So I'm not gonna stay here and say I'm happy, but I'm not happy. But it's already done, so we just gotta go back and work harder and come again.
In the day's other match, KFC United Old Road Jets got a crucial win over Fast Gas Saddlers 6-1. Scoring for Old Road, Kalen Liebert in the 7th minute, Dejan Brown in the 23rd minute, Tikwani Williams scoring a hat-trick in the 25th, 30th and 79th minutes. The lone goal scorer for Saddlers was Nickwan Phipps in the 51st minute. We spoke to Alexis Morris, coach of Old Road, after the match.
We dubbed our game today as Project Revenge, basically for simple reason because several years ago that Old Road could have remained in the Premier Division, but Saddlers was the team that prevented them from being in the Premier Division several years ago. So today we just came out and basically seeking answers as to why the Old Road team is playing so well. Well, the simple answer is that they have a good coach, and if you have a good coach, you just have to come up and the training is regular and do what is asked of you, and that is what the players have been doing for quite some time.
The West Indies cricket squad has been stripped of the right to train while in managed isolation after players were found to have breached rules around their 14-day quarantine. New Zealand's Ministry of Health said CCTV footage from the team's Christchurch hotel shows players mingling in hallways and sharing food in violation of managed isolation regulations. The ministry said all incidents occurred within the hotel and there was no danger to the public. The West Indies squad, which has completed 12 of its scheduled 14 days of isolation under COVID-19 regulations, will not be able to train again until its full managed isolation period has been completed. The isolation period might be extended if any further concerns arise, the ministry said. West Indies Cricket Chief Executive Johnny Grave told New Zealand media it is, quote, hugely disappointing that players that knew the protocol completely broke that. Grave said an investigation has been launched and all players will be interviewed. And that's it for sports. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
Everybody beware and you better prepare. Disasters can happen anytime, anywhere.
Make a list of emergency food supplies you would need to buy if a hurricane threatens. Do not pack your refrigerator or freezer with lots of perishable food. Stock up on food that does not require cooking or refrigeration. Don't forget special food for babies and diabetics. Also, necessities such as laundry detergent, toilet paper and sanitary napkins, toothpaste and soap.
Everybody beware, you better prepare. Disaster can happen anytime, anywhere. Everybody beware, you better prepare. Disaster can happen anytime.
And we're wrapping up with a recap of the top stories. Government approves second discounted VAT rate day. COVID task force chair praises frontline workers for their efforts on Saturday. And road repair continues with work being done in downtown Bastia. And that's the end of the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Caleb Berridge.